Hey y'all, hey, it's me, Darlene. How are you? Gosh, it's been, since right before Christmas that I've been on here and doing some stamping stuff with you all. It's just been a while. I don't know. I think I just been busy or something. I'm not sure. And plus the doggone weather. My goodness, the weather here, it's just been a raining, and I'm looking out the window. That's what I'm looking out over there. It's just been so nasty. So nasty. The rain and the wind and the rain. Raining cats and dogs and all other kind of animals. I'm so sick of it. Sick, I tell you. Are we ever going to have any good weather here? I don't think so. I keep a looking on the, what do you call it, the forecast, and all it's showing is rain. I am so tired of it. I don't know what to do. And, you know, I told you it was raining cats and dogs and other animals, and speaking of which, how many of you are following that Giraffe April? I'm telling you what, I am always looking at the back side of that giraffe and nothing's been happening. She just walks around chewing her cud, and she goes over there and sees Oliver on the other side of the fence, and then the handler, she comes in there in the evening, and I sit there and watch that. I'm telling you, I'm watching it all the time. And she gives that April some treats and goes over and looks underneath, you know, puts her phone under there so she can turn on the light, I guess, or take a picture, I'm not sure which, and see what's going on under there. Nothing. That's what's been going on. Nothing. Last night I was up till 1 o'clock in the morning watching the backside of that giraffe. And I sat there and I thought to myself, what in the world are you doing? It is 1 o'clock in the morning. And then I looked down and there were 44,000 other people sitting there doing the same thing. We're all just staring at a giraffe that isn't doing nothing. The lights are turned out. You know, there's like a night light or something on in there. And she lays down, and then she gets up and she walks around, and then she lays down, and I'm sitting there like a fool watching it. What is wrong with me and 44,000 other people? I am not sure. But, you know, there's way worse things a person could be doing or watching, I guess. So, anyway, I'm sure sometime April will have that baby giraffe. I hope. And you can better believe I'll be checking in on her a little bit later. I'll be looking at her again. Anywho, enough about April and Oliver. I got dressed up for you with my March decor. I've got on my, you know, my little clovers on my glasses, and I got, it's all lucky, you know, lucky, and the little cute little leprechauns and rainbows. I like all that stuff. Oh, and my eyeshadow. Can you see? I put, let me take off. Can you see? Can you see the green? And my lipstick. I brought my lipstick in here because I know it's pretty, and I wanted to tell you about it because, look, you might be seeing it backwards, but it's Wet n Wild. And it's called Cherry Frost. 539A if you want to run down to the Walmart and get you some. Wet n Wild. Us girls, we do like our lipstick and our eyeshadow. Well, I'm not making anything today, but I have, you ever go on to the YouTube and watch, you know, crafty people, and they do their videos, and they do hauls. They call them hauls, and they go buy stuff, and sometimes they even take their phone along with them, and they show you where they're going, and they buy stuff, and then they come back and they show it all to you. And then what happens? It makes you want to go buy stuff, go buy that same stuff. You got to have it, right? You got to have it. Well, I do anyway. So I've got a haul from Fun Stamper's Journey because, you know, my friend Jana, she sells it. Now I gotta have it. So I wanted to show you all the stuff I've been a-getting. I've got some Easter stuff and some other stuff because I go on, and of course Richard, he's on there doing his videos and he makes things, and then I want that stuff. I might have to get another job to keep up with all this stuff, I think. But anyway, so like I said, I've got some Easter stuff and I got some other stuff because I saw Richard do something and I wanted that stuff. Namely, can you see this? I don't know if you can, there, maybe you can see it now. It's a stencil. Now, I didn't get the exact one that Richard was using when he was playing with all that stuff, and he was using this. I had to have this too. Model and paste. I don't think I've ever played with model and paste before, but now I've got some, so now I can. I got me a stencil and model and paste. You can get that too from Fun Stamper's Journey and my friend Jana. So I got that, and oh, this, because I see Richard use this a lot. See, it's called the ink splat. And you can do a lot of backgrounds, or you can just stamp it in there and makes an effect, you know. It kind of adds color in, so you don't have to do a bunch of coloring sometimes. And so I had to have that too because Richard had it. And well, let's see, I got this Be Happy set because right now with all that rain and stuff, it's really hard to be happy all the time when it's all gloomy and rainy and cloudy. So I got this Be Happy set. See all them cute stamps and sayings? Well, you can't see what they say because you're seeing it backwards, so I'll read it to you. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. And speaking of sparkle, look here. I got these pretty heart sparkles. They're called Heart Sparkle Drops. And I got these too. They're really sparkly. And there's a whole lot of them in there. So I thought, because, you know, the sparkles and this saying here on this stamp set, leave a little sparkle wherever you go. I just thought that was good. And you could use that with something glittery too. Then it also says, happy thoughts make happy hearts. And I love you for a bajillion reasons. Is it bajillion or bagillion? No, it's bajillion. I love you for a bajillion reasons, but mainly, excuse me, let me start over from the beginning. I love you for a bajillion reasons, but mainly because you are you. Be happy, be bright, be you. And you make my heart sing. So you get all those sayings, and you get this heart and this kind of a little flower and a star. I like that set. And then I got this die. You see it there? Well, it's got hearts on it, and it's called Cascading Hearts Die. And there's two pieces in here because you get this outside frame and then you get this inside frame with the hearts. Now, it's kind of hard to realize when you're just looking at this die what it does, but I've got a card here that when Jana went to that leadership conference that she went to back in Las Vegas, you know, Sin City. Well, she got this this exchange card because she took a bunch of cards and traded them with people. And so, excuse me a minute, I'm just looking at something over here. Okay, pardon me, bear with. Okay, anyway, This was a card she got, and I tried to look and see on here who made this card, and it's really light. See, it's really light, so I can't see it very well. But the first name's Arlene. So Arlene, whoever you are, you made a really cute card. And see, she used the same kind of a die here, except this is the star one, which you can also get from Fun Stamper's Journey. It's just the same as the heart, but it's the star. Hoo-wee. So you can get both. You can get the star one and you can get the heart one, but I got the star one. I'm sorry, I got the heart one this time because next time I'll get the star one. And isn't that a cute little card she made? I just loved it. And that's really why I got that die, because I wanted to make something kind of like it. And I love the glitter, and it's another one that you can use that saying with, leave a little sparkle wherever you go. And you could put those cute hearts on it, these sparkly hearts that I got. I got it all figured out. I do. I'm going to be making something with that. Now I'm going to show, well, I think I'll leave that for last. I'm going to show you the Easter stuff next. Are you making a list? Are you writing this stuff down? Because you know you're going to want it. I'm showing it to you. You know you're going to want it. Okay, here is this. Look at this bunny. You know you could make him into a chocolate bunny. There's 2 stamps in there because that's not all one. It's the bunny and the saying, which says Happy Easter. I see lots of you joining in and watching, and I just want to say, hey y'all, hey, I'm so glad you're joining in and watching me this evening. Yeah, I think he's really cute. And then there's this. Look at those silly faces. This is called Egg-mojis. You know when you make on your phone and you hit that little smiley face and all those other little things on there, those are emojis, and these are egg-mojis. Aren't those cute? You can color up your eggs for Easter, and then you can stamp them with these faces. Or you can get this stamp set right here, which is called Egg Party. See that plain egg there? Or even those other ones, if you stamped them in a light egg, a light dye. What the world is wrong with me? Stamp them in a light colored ink. Not an egg and not a dye, for heaven's sakes. See? Stamp your egg. And then put a face on it. You can make up so many faces with that. And then you know what? In the Bloom benefits, if you spend $50, there's a Bloom benefit that is an egg-shaped die. See it? Right there, you can get that. You can just go to town making lots of eggs. Putting all them faces. Look at that beard. That really just tickles my funny bone. Then there's this one, which I just think is precious. It's called Easter Wishes. Look at those cute bunnies. Look at all those cups stacked on top. And then it's got the sayings on it. Happy Easter, Some Bunny Special, and Easter Wishes. But I think there's lots of occasions that you could probably stamp this, maybe make a little baby card. You know, you don't have to just use these stamps here at Easter time. I think you could use them for lots of occasions. I think that is just such a cute set. And then I was watching Jeannie Bobbish on, you know, she does lots of videos, and I love watching her. And Eva makes lots of videos. These girls, they're on all the time making videos. And Jana tries. She does. She does maybe one a week, but you know, she's waiting until she retires. She told me, and then she's going to try to do a few more videos. Anyway, here's another Easter set, and Jeannie made some really cute cards with this, so I had to have it because Jeannie wasn't making it in her video, so there you go. Then I had to have it. So now I do. Just think he's so cute. And then you take this, the inside of the ear, and you stamp it in there with whatever color, and he's got his little bow tie. It says ears to you, and look, here's the die, so I had to have that too. You can't have the stamp and not have the die if there's a die. Somebody showed it, so I gotta have it. I guess, well, no, here's something else. Paper. How can you make something if you don't have the paper to make it with? So this is the Excellent Prints. It's the Easter little 6x6 pad. I'm going to show you some of the papers that are in it because they're so darn cute. And they're double-sided, so there's one kind on one side and one on the other. And let me see here what it says. 24 double-sided sheets, 6 designs, 4 each. So you get 4 of every one of these, so you don't have to fret about which side you want to use if you wanted to use that one, but then you didn't want to use it up because there was that one on the other side. You've got choices here. Look at that, all those cute little Easter greetings. Let's see what's on the other side. A nice background. You can do lots of cute things with that background. Moving on here. Oh, here's the one. Remember those egg emojis I showed you? Look at this. Yep. That's what you can do. You can make all those faces. I love that. And here's what's on the back. Nice lavender. Okay, let's see what else. Oh. Bunny bums. This is a stamp in this catalog. Bloom this way. Richard being silly on the front, being a bunny. He is so funny, him and Potato. You know, I like to call him Spud. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and that. I love that. That is just pretty. Doesn't that look like an Easter basket? And look at there. And this is what's on the back side of that one. Little bow ties. That's so cute. That would work really good with this one here because he's got a bow tie. And I think there's one more in here. It's this pretty cross. I like that. And this is what's on the other side. It kind of looks like little duck feet to me. I think that's what it looks like. And then there's this. This fairy set came from a Bloom box, which is a monthly, not prescription, that's like pills. Not that, no. A subscription, like a magazine. Only it's a Bloom box, and you get a stamp set, and you get 4 kits to make 4 different cards, and then the instruction book, and it's got different techniques and things in it. It's helpful, you know, because you can keep those instruction books for later use and recreate those cards and try all those techniques. But anyway, this was one from a Bloom box, but now it's available to everybody, even if you don't have a subscription or a prescription either. And this was the fairy set, and Jana had a class this last week at her house, and we got to make a card using that set, and she taught us how to do this background. I think she did a video on it, but anyway, we made this background using a piece of torn paper and sponges and inks, and it was really fun. I'm showing you both of them because, see, this one kind of had wider stripes and this one had closer ones, so it makes it look a little bit different. And we used bubblegum pink and lemon drop, and we used a blue one. I can't remember. I'm sorry, I can't remember what the name of that blue one was. It wasn't Cool Pool. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't remember, darn it. Well, let me turn around. I can look. Hang on. It was yeah, it was Pool Play. That's what color it was, Pool Play. And we made those backgrounds, and then we made this card. We used that fairy. You could use whichever fairy off of this set you wanted to, but I picked that one. I liked her. We put glitter on her wings. So again, you could use that sparkly saying. I thought she turned out kind of pretty, and it was really fun. I really liked it. Oh, one more thing I forgot. It's sitting up here hiding. It's this sparkle tape. Again, I went all for the sparkly. Let me take it out of the package so I can give you a better look at it. Can you see? It's really hard to see because the lights are shining off of it. It's all glittery, and it's like washi tape, you know. See? There. Now you can see the sparkle. And it's sticky on the back side. This one's called whipped cream. I like it. There's other ones too that are really pretty. And so you need to buy them, because when you see other people using them and showing them, just like me, that's why I'm showing you this haul. People use it and show it and make things with it, and then I gotta have it. Anyway, this Bloom This Way catalog, you know, you don't have a whole lot longer to order out of it. It seems like Jana just gave this catalog to me, and already, oh, you know what else? I forgot one other thing. I got another Bloom benefit. Oops. Remember when I was showing you that egg party die? I already had that from buying stuff. So this time when I bought stuff, I got these little cork butterflies. Now, in that thing I showed you, that stencil and this modeling paste, and you do all this mixed media stuff, I think you could take these cork butterflies, and there's so many things you can put on them and change them and do with them. I'm going to be busy creating all kinds of stuff with all this stuff I'm buying. Anyway, in this Bloom This Way catalog, it's over at the end of this month. In the end of March, it's all done. And then you can't buy out of it anymore because there's going to be a new one. There's going to be a new catalog spring into summer. Look, here's that, some more of that sparkly tape. That one's called Pool Play. But there's so many stamps in here for Easter and stuff. So if you're thinking about making Easter cards, you need to get busy and look at what's for sale from Fun Stamper's Journey and my friend Jana. Now, I like this set, and I haven't even had the time to buy that one yet. I've been so busy buying all these other ones. It's got all these funny sayings for Easter, and there's pretty ribbon and everything. There's just so many cool things in here I like. There's that cute bunny. Can you see it? That cute bunny bum that goes with the paper. It matches. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to buy everything I want to buy before this catalog's all through. And then, still got this gigantic one here that's got so much stuff in it. But this one goes clear through June. And then there'll be new ones again because Jana, she's going to convention. She's going to Arizona. She's been telling me all about it. She's so excited about going to Arizona. Arizona, that's all I hear. Going to convention, going to Arizona. Whew. Phew, I don't know how she's going to take that heat. We live here by the ocean where I told you it's raining all the time, and lately it's been cold. It's just been in the 40 degrees all the time, And then she's going to go off to Arizona. I don't know how she's going to handle that heat. I really don't. But, so I ordered her something. I did. It popped up on my Facebook the other day. You know how those ads pop up? And so it was called a personal air conditioner. And it's got a strap that you can put around your neck. And it was on one of those Groupon things. And so I thought, hey, that looks kind of clever. I wondered if it would work. So I went and ordered it for her. So it's kind of a surprise. I thought she could take it to Arizona with her where it'll be really hot. I hope that she'll like that and can get some use out of it there where it's so hot there in Arizona. Well, that's all I have to show you, and I'm not going to make anything this time. So I've been missing you all. Like I said, it's been so long since I've been on here and been over here to visit and play in Jana's stamp room or anything. So I thought since I was here today, I better come on and say, hey, y'all. And don't forget to be checking in on April, the giraffe. We got to watch her have that baby. I'll be checking in on her here pretty soon. And I'll try not to make it so long before I come back and visit y'all again, because, you know, I might buy some new lipstick or something. I don't know. And I like to show you when I get my new lipstick. So you all have a happy March, and I hope that you that the little leprechauns bring you luck on St. Patrick's Day and every other day for that matter. And I will just see you all again next time. I've had a great time visiting with you tonight. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Oh, I want to tell you, I put it on the thing, but don't forget to shop. Go shop at Jana's store. It's www.funstampersjourney.com/ and then you spell her name Jana with 2 N's, Janna stamps, just like that. And then it'll bring up her store and you can shop and you can buy all this stuff that I've been showing you. Okay, that's all now. Bye-bye.